Father drank the entire cup of tea, but nothing seemed to happen to him. He remarked that he had saved a wild beast and didn't know whether to praise him or scold him. Then he slammed Yunsu's head onto the table and asked if it was because of their conversation from the day before. Yunsu asked him back. How did he feel when Yunsu begged him to save his mother? Was he happy, thinking about how pathetic and funny it was? When father heard the word happy, he slapped Yunsu hard across the face and told him that he only cared about the present and the future. Vampires don't dwell on the past or have regrets, he said. He told Yunsu that not even he could kill himself. The only reason he had spared Yunsu was because once Yunsu had saved Rose. But now he was sending him back to Korea, telling him to live like a corpse so he wouldn't be caught by father's people. After that, a long time passed, and one day, in the church he regularly visited, Yunsu came across Han Chaya, whom he recognized right away. On the other hand, when Chaya was in jail, the other inmates gossiped about her. And she never just listened quietly. Her family never once visited her, and when she was released, no one showed up either. When she went to their house, her grandmother shut the door in her face, while her uncle told her that he would help her find a house and a job, but also told her to keep quiet and live elsewhere, as they didn't want anyone to find out what she had done. It could ruin her sister's future, he said. One day, while Chea was just watching people around her, her eyes fell on a cathedral far in the distance, and she decided to go there. She prayed for everything to burn down, Nam Haewon, her family, all those people who were happier than her, everything. Then her eyes met with Yunsu's, who was already looking at her, and she thought to herself that it was really unlucky. She envied Yunsu because he seemed rich and like he had a good life. When she was leaving, she saw that the light in the confessional was still on, so she decided to go inside. There, she confessed that she hated people. When she saw them all happy and showing affection, she really hated it. She mentioned that just now she had run into a guy in the church and thought, how could someone be that handsome? It really annoyed her. At that, the person on the other side started laughing. It was Yunsu, who apologized for being too empathetic with her, saying that he could relate. Then she asked him, she wasn't a monster, right? Yunsu asked her what she would do if she were in a situation where she needed to kill someone to survive, and wondered what she would look like if he pulled her down into the mud. Then he apologized, saying she must feel uncomfortable because of his words. Chea felt a little scared, wondering if he somehow knew about her, judging from his questions. Yunsu continued, saying that she had hurt people around her, despised those who hadn't wronged her, and hadn't loved those who had loved her. At this, she banged loudly on his side of the confessional and asked what nonsense he was talking about. He was talking about love like it was something easy, but he should know better than anyone that everyone she ever opened up to had betrayed her. She said she had tried her best to love people normally. She really did. Then she asked him what she should do if she wanted to love someone. When Yunsu didn't answer, she laughed and asked why he was teaching her when he didn't understand it himself. Yunsu asked why she was so hung up on this. She said she hated people but was still chasing love. Wasn't that a bit pathetic? At first, Chaya was surprised. Then she told him that he wasn't normal either, so the two of them would never be able to love. After that, she left while Yunsu just continued to laugh at her words. Now, in the present, she asked him the same question again, and he thought to himself that she was a liar. She had already said that the two of them could never do it.